Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm
Lola.
and we're watching a 12th episode of Vinland Saga.
I mean, they are
Vikings.
Vikings. We have just finished the 11th episode. In the meantime, I showed Milena what I meant with the previous episode, with the 10th episode, about the blonde hair that just happened when Ashald was speaking. Still,
he looked
in his thoughts.
Yeah, he was thinking about something, and then the blonde hair happened.
Yeah, he was talking about the approaching of Ragnarok. He said can you hear it, Bjorn, or something? And then we went to the blonde hair, and then he said the approaching of Ragnarok. Yeah. And so that doesn't, the words that he said combined with the picture that we saw, the blonde hair, it doesn't, in my mind, nothing is happening when he says that. Yeah, Ragnarok represents, let's say, the end. And is that blonde person dead? Is it someone that was important, his wife or something, and she's dead? Or his sister, mother? I don't know. Maybe it's a fucking guy. I don't know. There's just something there. But again, we know so little of him.
Yeah, honestly.
What am I supposed to take away from that? What I take away from that is there was someone that he cared about, and that person is potentially dead.
I have no idea.
Just because because we had that flashback when he's speaking about Ragnarok, which is the end of times. Yeah. And I'm the end of times, death, whatever. Maybe that person is dead. I don't know. Again, I don't think we're gonna find that. I'm kind of prepared that in this season we get so little of Ashalad, knowledge about him. That we get enough knowledge, maybe when he speaks, for us to grasp onto something, but I don't think that we're gonna figure too many things out.
I think we will.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think we're just because as season progress, I don't think they can keep on going like this forever. I think we need to find more and more out about him to be more and more interesting, to have to make some feelings for him. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because just this entire time, I don't think I would be that interested.
We could be getting scenes like we got in the 10th episode. He was speaking to Thorfinn.
That'd be great. Just a bit more.
Yeah, but again, that is very vague. You kind of understand that maybe where his let's say mind is, but you are still, let's say, you don't necessarily understand the full extent of why he is saying the things that he is saying. Clearly he is concerned with or thinking about the again the twilight of the Vikings, but we still don't know much. I feel this is how we start every fucking intro to Vinland Saga. Me talking about how I don't know anything about Ashalad.
I would like to know what he thinks of Vikings, what he thinks the thing with Thor that we thought, because we saw when he killed Thor that he was very in his mind about thinking of what has happened and what Thor has said and stuff like that. Did that affect him at all? What are his thoughts on all of that? All of those things are something that I thought are gonna be crucial for his character, and yet so far we have seen none of them. Honestly, those are the things I would like to find more about him. And also, does he care for Thorfinn, and why? Is it maybe because he killed his fucking father? Maybe. Would like to find more about that, honestly, and how he thinks, because he's constantly saying not constantly, he said it once, how the end of Vikings and end of the era, what does he think of the point of Vikings has been, if it's coming to an end? Is it all worth it, them just killing each other?
Especially because I don't think he has never, or at least I didn't hear it, or if I did hear it I forgot about it, or it didn't sound sincere to me. He has never mentioned something along the lines of Valhalla or glory in Valhalla. He has never mentioned that. I don't think he thinks there's anything after this. That's also very interesting, because why are we doing the things that we are doing? What is the purpose of it?
Those are the things that I would like to find out about him the most.
Yeah.
What's in his brain about the thing he is doing and the thing he has done. Why does he care? That's the question for me. Does he?
I mean, again, it's such a mystery of when he asked Thors to lead them. He was being sincere there. How do we get to that even? There's just so many things.
To me, the things we thought with Thors, it's just to me, it's been prolonged. I don't know how to explain it to you. We saw something in Ashland at that point, and then 10 episodes have passed, basically 7, 8, and we have not seen any of that. Like, we have not seen a glimpse, like you said. So I don't think it can be prolonged for 20 more episodes. Like, I think we need to find out more soonish. Because we have started many storylines back then. We had many thoughts about him back then. And 7 episodes have passed and we haven't found out anything about that. Because he's not being sincere with people around him. At least if we're right about him. Like, if he's being sincere right now, then I don't want to tell you.
Yeah, because like every time he says something, I'm like, okay, but what do you actually mean when you say this? Like, he is telling them we are going to capture the prince because like we're gonna, whichever side takes him, we're gonna earn a lot of money. And like, he's not doing that because of the money. So like, what am I... Again, he says things and I'm like, okay, there's a background to this and we don't know the background of it. It's just a constant mystery. I don't think we're gonna get any type of answer to his character in this episode. I think we might get something about Canute. Yeah. Because now we have like captured him. I mean, they say like we are ensuring his safety, but we have captured him and I need him to speak. Because, like, I don't know what's happening there. Anything. Say anything so I can, like, deduct anything about you. Because, like, so far, I know nothing. Like, really, just, like, I don't even fucking know where his character is gonna go. Now I'm going with a he. Where his character is gonna go. Nothing. I just think this episode is gonna be about Canute. Which is gonna be fun. I love that we have Ragnar and a Bjorn. In the same place.
None of them the same.
None of them the same people in history. Not like this Ragnar is the father of Bjorn, but like there were people that you were named after. They were really good men. I mean, not good men, but like important in your history and important to us from Vikings. Yeah, Thorfinn still does not know that like Floki asked for the murder of his father, right?
So it's autumn now. Are we gonna see that duel during the winter or not?
The land on the far bank. What is that land? Hello. Let's not kill him. I mean, are we gonna kill him? Because he saw us. He's just fishing. I mean, he's literally speaking Japanese. I was about to say, there's too many of them. Lydia? What does he say? Like, usually son of Olaf? He's like Olaf? Do you think he's making that up? Oh, then let's fucking move. Are they sleeping? Oh, that's impressive.
Oh, they saw him and they ran away.
What is that place? Son of Lydia. I'm like, is that his mother's village or something like that? But
it was his mother's one he saw.
I don't know, that could be a thing. I mean, because like, why would he say son of Lydia? Like, they usually say the father's name, and I think he usually said Olaf, I want to say. So like, he changed it to Lydia for some reason. Is that my child? No, that's not my child. What?
俺は悪党の中で40年余り生きてきてな。そいつがどんなやつなのか、大物か小物か、利口かバカか、パッと面見ただけで分かっちまうのさ。王子の面見てな、分かっちまったんだよ。王者の面じゃねえってな。まあ、そうだな。まだ若い。これからだ。これからって。よし、起きろ、野郎ども。国軍準備。うずうずしてっと、トルカルに追い
His
つける
future
ぞ。
still awaits. As in, like, he thinks he's gonna become something. Oh my god, Bjorn is fucking me looking at Ashalad. I don't fucking know.
What are you even saying?
I don't, Ashalad, like, stop speaking in fucking riddles. Like, tell me what you mean when you say things. This is literally our weather outside right now.
Literally.
ああ、分かってる。じきに援軍との合流してんだ。それそこ。
He really has a lot of faith in the reinforcements coming. Is that's the reinforcement? These two people? What is happening?
I don't know.
軍団長自らおいでくださるとは恐縮です。久しいな、アシュラット。
It would be of benefit if I knew what language they're speaking now. Are you speaking English?
We got ships.
Who the fuck are these people? And why have they come to help us?
Maybe his mother is English. Maybe those are English.
Yeah. And is his mother some type of like royalty?
Yeah. They ran away because they didn't.
あれはノルドの船じゃねえよ。流灯がなかった。確か目がかいだった。
Yeah.
選手のとこにギョロッと。そ
And
れも
I...
なさそうだな。
Does or doesn't?
Doesn't.
Okay.
Thorfinn anymore. He's so happy about that. Oh. I mentioned Wales so many times I want to say Wessex.
険しい山々に資源は乏しく、耕作に適した平地もわずか。ローマ支配時代の終焉以降、全地域を統一するほどの国家が育つことはなく、多数の小王国が割拠する状態が数百年続いていた。アシュラッドの救援要請に応じたのは、そんな小王国の一つだった。
So his mother is a part of that. Morgan?
おめで使わすとアシュラッド。いえ、こっからまた陸路です。何を言うたる貴様。そこに船があろうが。この国にとって軍船3隻が貴重な戦力なんです。トルケルを巻くのに協力してくれただけでもよしとしなけりゃ。ウェールズの地を歩けというのか。バカな。この地の民は我々を恨んだ。これ以上。
We're the ones who saved His Highness.
Stop with the birds!
Did he speak? And he's speaking about a hawk. He's literally giving you his biggest asset.
何が小さいが腕が立ちます。殿下とは年も同じなので気が合うんでしょう。
They're the same age?
ご挨拶しろ、ドルフィン。
They have lived two
Two
different lives.
completely different people.
メンチ切ってどうすんだよ、おめえはよ。見返りはあるんだろうな。わかったわかった。ゲインズワラについたら相手してやる。
How many times do they do this, honestly?
準備は良いか。こちらはモルガンクーグ王国の将軍。
Gratianus looks like he's seen things.
少し剣があるが良い顔だ。軍団長殿、それは私の部下です。クヌート王子殿下はそちらにおわします。
Honestly, I feel like yes. Canoe's gonna surprise us all. I think the prince wants to interfere to anything. You can't take 3 ships, that's all the ships they have. That's rude. Wait, I like whales. Excuse me, we fucking saved you. Show some respect. He's not his prince. Oh, that indicates that.
Yeah.
Great. God, the priest is traumatized. Enlightenment. Or Jesus.
God.
Huh. Good for you.
Did not see that coming. Love from the God.
Huh. Precanium. Oh. What? Have they come to the shores? How? I trust no one. There's an army hiding behind or something. Yes.
Yes.
Are they behind us as well?
Yeah.
In front of us? Have they have us around, you fucking bitches.
Protect.
Why you now? Why is his eyes always darkened? What is that? I thought it could be him. Stop, I'm gonna cry. Stop, I will cry. What?
What is happening?
I don't know. This couldn't be a possible worst place to end it off at. What is that? What was that? What was that?
This is so fucking short, honestly.
Oh, what the fuck even just happened? I feel like those last 5 minutes I need to rewatch like what the fuck happened.
Honestly, no.
That was Leaf, right? That was not... You know, I know, but like I'm so bad at face, I have to question myself.
There was an episode before where I also saw grey hair, and I was like, "Is this Leaf?"
No, I thought like when we saw the back of his head, I was like, "What if this is Leaf?" Like it's been so many years, and he has grey hair. I mean, he always had kind of like a grayish hair, but like not all, like he was balding, you know, like he was also I think balding.
To me, honestly, he did not change that much. He always had grey hair. He didn't have like a blonde hair or something like that. He was grey always. At least how I remember him, how that happened, I don't know. Interesting, fucking interesting. That I definitely didn't expect that.
No, me neither.
I mean, we had a glimpse of him, but like that's definitely gonna continue then.
What was this episode? What the fuck? I don't know. I didn't expect this at all. I feel like just like too many things have happened in this episode.
I didn't expect many things to happen. The one that I least expected was Leaf.
Oh my god, did not see that coming at all.
Like, I think even I don't know if it was before this or at the end of the last one when we talked about if we're gonna have them at any point in the show, and I said that I think that the first time we see them is gonna be the end of season 1.
Yeah, we talked about it in the previous one or something.
I mean, I still don't know when they're gonna see each other, but the story has started. We know that Leaf has been searching after him for so fucking long. We now saw him. I don't know where it is.
I don't know. Like
I have no idea.
We saw him on a boat. He is kind of by himself. He is turning. He is seeing a girl that's a slave. I don't know who she's enslaved by. Like I don't know if that's a girl from Iceland. I don't know.
But the girl looks exactly like Thorfinn.
Yeah,
just like a bit younger version, but like looks so fucking similar.
Yeah.
That I first thought he was seeing Thorfinn, and it was just like his imagination of seeing him as a slave, because that's how he imagines him. That's what it's happening to him right now. He's searching for him, like we thought so he would be. He's searching for him. He's looking for him. I don't know if that's close to where Thorfinn is. I don't know why it would be, considering why would he be searching on Wales?
No, I mean, look, he has a certain amount of places where he can search. Like either we're searching in Norway or we're searching like the Faroe Islands. I mean, they were on Faroe Islands, so I guess not. But like, or England. But that's such a huge place. To say, like you know, even if you went to like our capital to search for someone, you can search for fucking 10 years and never see them.
That's what I want to say.
You know,
like when you said he has a number of places.
Norway. No, I'm just saying he can be either in Norway or he can be like in the England part or whatever.
That's like
huge. He just might be in the right. He might be like at least in the right spot. Like, you know, in England, like closer than Norway would be. I don't know. I don't know where he is. Nor do I know like how he's even searching. I mean, he could gather some information of like where Ashalet's people are moving to, because like, you know.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Like
he could like have some general idea.
Yeah, that's what
of where they could be.
Yeah.
So like, you know, he might not be.
That could be a common knowledge between people. Like, oh, do you know what Ashal is doing these days?
Yeah.
Oh, he's in Wales.
Yeah, especially like when they were with the Danish army, like I feel like he would definitely like know where they were, like there.
But I definitely think that exactly what he saw with that girl being enslaved and all that, that's how he imagines that's what happened to Thorfinn, like that he is a slave to them, which I mean, he is in some ways,
far from truth.
But like he is in some
slave
ways
in a different way,
free,
let's say. Yeah. He doesn't have shackles on his arms.
Exactly.
Other than that, he is pretty much a slave to them and to the revenge. So like he is that.
But I think he would be pretty shocked.
Oh my god.
When he will be when he finds out who is Thorfinn, what he has been doing, how many people he has killed, and all of that. I think that's gonna be a surprising part.
Yeah.
Because he has missed so many years, and the last time you saw him, that boy was
expect to see from
like this.
I have no idea how he expects
I don't know. I think he would expect to see a broken boy, but not a warrior one. Like, he is broken as well. That's the thing. But, like, he is a warrior at the same time. Very good one. And that's the part that I don't think Leaf would maybe expect.
Leaf also looks worn down.
Yeah. I mean,
if I was searching for 12 years for a child, where at this point you really don't know if they're dead or alive, like, that would wear me down.
Yeah.
And also just, like, Leaf does seem... I feel like he would definitely feel obligation, like, towards stores and everything.
But it's been a fucking decade.
It's been so long. I mean, he did promise his mother and sister, like, I'm gonna look however long it takes or whatever.
But that's his life.
So, oh my god, of course, that's so fucking
long.
He's
a slave as well in some ways.
Yes.
Interesting.
At least it's a better cause than Thorfinn's. Like, you know, he's searching for someone to...
Yeah, but he can't escape that. Like, he's given his life for this cause. Like, he's been searching for more than a decade for a lost kid who could be dead. Like,
oh my god, when he fucking finds him.
Like, he knows nothing about him. I don't think, yes, maybe there are stories where Askeladd is. I don't think there are stories where some kid called Thorfinn is, you know?
Yeah.
Who is next to Askeladd. Which is interesting.
Oh god, it's gonna be very interesting when they finally see each other.
I agree, that part is gonna be very, very interesting.
I didn't expect Leaf at all. Like,
me neither.
No part
that
of me expected Leaf in this episode.
Yeah.
Like, of course, I expected to see Leaf first.
Yeah,
From all the other people, like, I expected to see Leaf first, not here.
But
not
I don't
now.
know if
this episode now seems like a turning point for some things. Like,
for Askeladd as well.
For Askeladd, I was shocked for Askeladd as well, what we found out. Like, I thought, we said in the beginning, I thought... that we're not gonna get anything for Askeladd's character in this episode. I thought we were gonna get for Knut's character, because, like, we finally are with him, and, like, he has spoken a few words, but really, like, we have kind of seen his, like, he hid behind Ragnar and everything, so, like, we kind of seen more of him, but, like, we've seen much more of Askeladd that I didn't expect to see.
I mean, I really expect to see something like this for Askeladd in next few episodes during this the second half of the season at least.
It makes me think that we're gonna find out more than I initially thought we were gonna find out in season 1.
I just think because we started some storyline, I feel like it if we prolonged it to season 2, like, many people would forgot about the thoughts that they had about him in the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, because in the beginning we had so many scenes where you can deduct something, and then we had nothing for 7 or 8 episodes, you know?
Yeah.
And then I really think we needed to have something more. Like, I had a feeling like it was just prolonged. His storyline was just prolonged for a few episodes. I couldn't say it could be prolonged for, like, the whole season, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we could keep prolonging it, but, like, they need to give us scenes like these ones. Yeah. And more, in my opinion, scenes between him and Thorfinn, definitely. So that we would have any deduction about his character, and that we could continue being interested in him. You know?
Yeah, and what we found out in this episode, they were, like, walking, and Thorkel was getting closer and closer. He sent for reinforcements to Wales. And they, like, he said, I Askeladd, son of Lydia? Lydia. Like, he used his mother's name, which is very specific. Again, I usually think he says Olaf, but he used his mother's name, which, like, immediately made me think that whoever he's sending the message to, like, his mother is a part of them, and apparently, like, an important part if, like, reinforcements are gonna come to him. And what we found out about them is that they are basically the descendants of the Romans, because, like, they were talking about or Askeladd was speaking to them about how they are hoping to restore, I don't know if restore was the right word that they use, but, like, how do you say it in English? Britannia. And so, like, they are descendants of Romans, which like then his mother would also be a descendant of the Romans. If he is saying, like, I son of Lydia.
No, which would make sense, because he had this whole conversation about
the Romans
and how they
how their time has passed.
Yeah, and now it's gonna happen the same to Vikings as well.
Yeah, that's
So could the person, I would say, with the blonde hair,
that was flying in the fucking wind.
Lydia?
I mean,
because he's been talking about Ragnarok, and that's the end of something, you know, like end of romance, and she's the descendant of romance,
I guess.
Maybe. I don't know if he got
I don't know, like, I don't know.
Wrong.
Like, they have sent the commander, like, when he asked for reinforcements, like, the main guy fucking showed up, you know what I mean? So, like, you would assume that his mother was something important in that village, not just, like, a regular person. You know, why would they care? I mean, they did say, we have our own benefit to this, you have the Prince Canute, you know, and everything. But, like, I feel like there's something more in it because, like, he did say his mother's name. Like, he didn't need to say his mother's name if he was just like, oh, we have the prince, so, like, you know, we can negotiate with that.
I was like, they would have trusted him more. Yes, maybe they wouldn't help him if he didn't have they wouldn't sacrifice on risk being killed if it was just him saying his mother's name. This way they had something to benefit from because of the Prince Canute. But at the same time they did trusted him and came to save him because of maybe his mother.
And I feel like Ashalad showed a lot of respect to the people who came. Like, I usually, when anyone appears in front of Ashalad, I'm like, Ashalad could kill them at any point. Like, I'm not quite sure if he will or if he will not. And, like, for these people, I didn't think he was gonna touch them. Like, I felt some respect there. I mean, he did bow in front of them and everything. Like, I think there's, like, more to it.
But also, what
oh my god, that part, I know. He was speaking about, well, first, because, like, even before this, there was a scene when he was talking about Canute, and how, I guess one of those, they said a name, but the name was too fucking complicated for me to understand, about that place, like, not Wales, but, like, some other, like, name of it, and those people that are living there, that guy, the commander or whatever, like, first thought I think Thorfinn was the prince, but it was Canute who was hiding behind Ragnar, and then, like, something, what did he say? Ashalad said something about Canute. Did he say it to Bjorn or to someone else?
Yes.
I don't know.
Bjorn
something that would imply that he has faith in him. Like, he said, like, you know, something about his future.
He said that when he looks in anybody's eyes, he can see which type of person they are. And when he looked at Canute's eyes,
he also saw what type of person he is.
And that, like, something along the lines about him being good or great. I don't know, like him having some type of future or something like that.
Some type of potential. Like, it seems like he sees some type of potential.
But why does he see a potential in a man that is not a warrior?
That is an interesting
very part. We had flashbacks.
To Thor's. And he was, when we had a flashback, he was talking about how, like, he fell for a man, or, like, when you fall for a man or something. What was the continuation of that? He didn't say, like, you can be disappointed, but, like, something along the lines of, like,
I don't know what exactly he said, honestly.
But, like, in the terms of, like, that he fell for Thor's, but like, again, we know this because he literally, when Thor's was speaking, he was looking at Thor's, and he, like, with fucking honesty, he asked him if he would want to, like, lead them. And then, like, when Thor's was, like, taken aback, he was like, "No, kidding," or whatever. He was not kidding, you know? And I don't know if he I don't know now if he, like, thinks Canute is the future because he is peaceful.
That's
and, like, Thor's was peaceful.
That's what I think is,
like,
that's what he's searching for in some ways. That's what he saw in Thor's, and that's what
I think he has accepted that the age of Vikings is over. And so, like, he is,
I think he even
is he, like, even fucking trying to,
that's
like,
what I want to say.
He's, like, trying to make it different. That's odd.
I mean, it's not odd. That's what I thought for him from the beginning. He's gonna change his ways.
Yeah, but, like, it seems to me like he is already, like, has accepted he's gonna change his ways, and he's not working towards that. I didn't expect it to be, like,
I would not say he's working. He's still killing. He's still doing stuff that, like, but, like, I have a feeling it's like he accepted it. That's what he is, and that's what he is doing. But, like, if he had an opportunity, if he met a person who would be like Thor's, he would want him to change these ways of doing. That's what I think, that's what Thor's brought into him.
Yeah.
Like that he saw another way of life, another way of thinking that he maybe agrees with. But like it's just how it is with Vikings. He can't just go and start doing peaceful because like everybody is following him because of his good ideas for wars.
Yeah.
Because he never lost.
And I just think with Thor's, he saw someone that is incredibly brave and courageous and like a true warrior without him being what you would expect from a warrior. He said like, did he say it to him?
I mean, he
like
escaped.
A warrior is not someone who needs a sword. Like he had a very different, Thor's had a very different picture of what it means to be a warrior. And it did not align anymore with like what Vikings represent. And again, I think that was kind of a real turning point for Askeladd, or at least at the start of some type of different
I can't
thinking.
say that even before that maybe Askeladd didn't have some type of thoughts. And that maybe
I mean I would assume so too. Because like you don't just like get a fucking enlightenment from that one thing. Like I think you have to have something in your mind. And again, he doesn't strike me as a person that holds the belief of Valhalla and anything like that. So like if he doesn't hold the belief of the afterlife, if you're like a great warrior or whatever, then you are like looking at things in a different way. And so, like, I guess when he encountered Thor's and what Thor's believed in and stood for, I think that really kind of maybe took him aback. I don't know. This really, like, threw me in for a fucking loop.
That's what I think. I just think that he already had some thoughts even before that. God knows how he was raised. God knows who was that woman with the blonde hair. Person. I would say woman with the blonde hair, you know. Yeah. And then that's why he even asked that of Thor's, would he lead them? Because that's maybe what he would actually truly want. But like I said, it's just the way of Vikings, and he's just been living that way, and that's just how it is.
Yeah.
You know? But like maybe now he saw similar something in Canute.
Yeah.
And
that makes me really excited for Canute's story, because this is to me kind of a confirmation that Canute is gonna be incredibly important and like become king of Denmark and be the start of the change. Like that makes me really excited, because when he's speaking about it, I'm like, okay, well that is definitely a confirmation that Canute is gonna be so much more important.
Yeah. And honestly, he put Thorfinn to be with Canute to like
it's very interesting to me that they're the same age
as his bodyguard or something like that too. And that's very interesting, because I think they're completely two different people at this point. Maybe they both have similar hearts, let's say, but they're completely two different people. This one can't fight, is not a warrior, doesn't kill. And this is a lost boy who
is doing
completely the opposite.
And they're the same age.
And they have survived completely different things. And I am very excited for their dynamic, honestly.
I feel like that could be a really interesting relationship between Thorfinn and Canute.
I don't know in which direction it's gonna go.
I mean, like, I would assume it's gonna go into the direction that's like beneficial towards Thorfinn's growth as a character.
Hopefully that would be good. I don't know.
I would really like that, especially because they're of the same age. They're both children.
Yeah.
And like Canute is acting like how I would expect a child to act. Like, especially, you know, he's like hiding. He is talking to the person that he knows to like pass on the message to the other person. Like, you know.
Yeah, especially a child who is supposed to be a king and does not know how to rule, does not know how to fight or be a warrior, or maybe does want to
violence.
Do any
like
of
doesn't
that.
really want any of that. I feel like this episode was really just like a turning point. I feel like this is like a half season. I mean, it is half of a season, basically, but like I feel like...
Are we gonna change the song? Intro, that'd be so good.
Oh, I really like the song though. But I would kind of like to see another intro. They honestly spoil a lot of things in the intro. They really just like gave you a lot in the intro.
And yet we didn't figure out anything.
Oh no, I mean, we did figure out very early on, like in episode 1, 2, then, that he's gonna be with Ashalit. Like, and that threw us in for like such a loop.
Completely different.
But like
ways.
we went on a wrong assumption that he's not gonna know that this one killed his father. But like we did know that he's gonna be now with him, you know. So like that's the thing that they showed us in the intro very early on.
But like we saw almost every scene from the intro in the show.
Yeah, we did.
So that's why I
so
think
like they might actually change. I don't know.
I'm hoping for, because I just love intros. I mean, I love when they change. I love seeing different
new ones. Yeah,
that's fun to me. So and this is mid-season, so many shows who have 25 episodes do change it in the
middle. Yeah. Like it could be, because honestly, this felt very turning point. Yeah. Especially again because we saw Leaf there.
Because of that's what I want to say. So
it's like definitely represents something
if
new.
we saw Leaf, are we at some point gonna, like, is he the only one who we are gonna see, or are we gonna see because like now we have kind of turned it, we might as well go twice. And I think so as well. I would not be shocked if the next episode we would go to.
Oh my god, why do we stop on this one?
I was about to say, I thought you were gonna be like, oh my god, Ari.
I don't want to say it. I did think it. Ari, boy, I'm putting so much like trust that I'm gonna love you. Don't disappoint me.
Honestly, there is a part of me who would want Ari never to show up.
No, I don't know why.
Just because of the comedic thing that like he's been on our thoughts. I don't know why I'm projecting
like so much on Ari.
And I think it's gonna happen.
Again, there's some part, like this is so ridiculous, but like there's some part of me that like views him as Sokka from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's
like that type of a character. I like, I don't know when, I don't know how, but like that somehow I'm there.
I would not say that.
I don't know why.
Just maybe because of the different world.
Yeah, they don't. It's not a same world at all. I just don't know why I think about it and I think of Sokka.
Because I see Sokka as a comedic relief. I don't see Ari at all.
I feel like he is as much of a comedic relief as this show allows it. Like Avatar was comedic. This show is not like very little. I mean, there's comedy, but like not in the same way comedy. Like you can't really relax in here.
Yeah.
This is like sweet and cute. This is not sweet and cute.
Yeah.
You know.
We'll find out. We'll see.
I don't know.
We will. I would love to see more of anybody on Ice.
I need to see if Helga's alive. Honestly, like is Helga good?
And what is Hilda doing?
Hilda is kicking butts left and right. Like I am not concerned for Hilda.
I am definitely concerned for Mira, considering she lost both her father and her brother, and maybe even her mother. So how could you not be concerned for
actually, like when
Hilda?
you put it like that? I mean, I still think she seems like the person that's gonna, rise from the fucking ashes, or however you wanna call it. But like she seems to be really tough. I don't know.
No one should be that tough.
I know no one should be that tough, but I feel like she is. Yeah, I can't imagine, like, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I can't see really us going to Hilda and she is broken down. Like I can't see that necessarily, but I really also don't know much about her.
Yeah.
But like because like what we've always seen of her, she is so like strong and capable and let's say detached from like emotion. Like when her father was supposed to go to war, she's like, oh, they're going today, like whatever. Like she was not, let's say, concerned. Like the only time that we've seen some type of emotion from her when she found out that her father had died, and then like the emotion even came like after, because she was trying to distract herself. Like she functioned in a specific way, but I don't know what we're supposed to be expecting now 12 years later.
Me neither.
I don't know. Or 11 years later.
Yeah, I think
11. I just really want to see it, and I don't know when we're gonna see it.
Yeah,
I really don't, but I'm so looking forward to the next episode.
Me too. Okay, guys,
that's it.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.